Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and today I'm going to show you how to build a survival starter house. Now you guys asked me to make a survival starter house, something that maybe you could make a little bit later on once you've gathered some resources and stuff. As you can see, I've got a wheat farm, I've got a place for your bees, I've got sugar cane, I've got some nice little balconies, I've even got an underwater base, so you can really expand this and keep going about it. And yeah, place for your cows, place for your sheep, little decoration areas, little nice cozy areas as well, nice staircases leading down and up to the build, so you can get around this build through different doorways and different gaps and stuff. Got a place for smelting, got a place for brewing, we've got obviously a way to get into the Nether, and a nice little interior as well. So on the interior we've got an enchantment place, just decorated nice with sinks and stuff like that, cupboards around, decorations. I've just gone all out, so yeah, I will be building this block by block every step of the way. It's even got a little secret chair, and if you go down into the secret chair, it takes you down underwater. So this is all underwater and hidden in a chair, so it's kind of like a secret base as well. And then you go through the door, through the water, you've got a little boat docking area as well, and yeah, it's just fully packed out. It's got an upstairs, it's even got a little carrot garden where it's guarded by 4 of your dogs. It's got a little seating area just around this little carrot, it's like a carrot shrine. You've got a nice little cozy bedroom as well, and yeah, a nice upstairs where you can keep all your storage and stuff like that. And at the back, some nice balconies. It's got a place for your cows, sheep. You can obviously expand it to yeah, do whatever you like with it, but hopefully you get loads of inspiration from this and you get a really nice starter house. Okay, so let's build this awesome survival starter base. And yeah, it's fairly big, but it's going to be easy to make, and I'm going to try and make it with materials that are easy to obtain in survival. But if I use anything that's hard to get, just don't use that, and yeah, it should be good. So I've got this area here, it's just a nice little swamp area, but you can do whatever you like. I'm going to start off with the spruce logs. As you can see, I've done them into the ground, so however deep it goes, you can do that, or you can just have them hovering above the surface. So we'll start off by placing one. We're going to have 5 gaps in between, and then we can place our next one. And it's going to come out of the water by 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go across 5 on the 6th one like that. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gaps. And then we're going to have another 5 gaps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th one, we can bring that up. And then the same over here. So we're just going to box this off nicely like that. So you should have your first box. Now we're going to do the second box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th one it should come up, and same here, coming across like this. This is going to be our first building, and it's going to look awesome, hopefully. So yeah, we're going to have that, and then this to the side. So you're going to count from this 1 to the side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one you place a block going up, and this is at the front, so it should be just off from that, and that is going to go up to the same height and then 1 higher like that. And then we're going to have another 5 gaps, so count 5 gaps, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the water. Going to do the same for this one, so 5 gaps, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the water for that one. Should have that so far. And then we're going to go around to here, 5 gaps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the water, another 5 gaps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the water, and then we're going to turn like this, and obviously 5 gaps, and it should meet up with each side of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you should have one kind of gap between here like that if you've done it correctly. So that is our first bit. This bit here is going to be our walkway. So I think from this post here we're going to count 3 gaps, and then you're going to go out of the water by 1, like that. And then you're going to have another 3 gaps out of the water by 1, another 3 gaps out of the water by 1. Now at the side of this first one, 3 gaps here, out of the water by 1, 3 gaps, out of the water by 1, 3 gaps. So this is going to be our little walkway. And at the side of this, there's going to be 2 gaps here. So it should be in line with that post there. When we put like some, in fact I'll put it down now. So we're going to grab some oak slabs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to go along here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just do 9 for now. And then we've got our little walkway. At least we can kind of see where the walkway is. So we'll bring that back there. Like that. And then we're going to go across this to here. Like this. And then we're going to bring this all the way back to slot into here. And we can close it across here. Going to remove that. And from here we can go all the way across. And then we can just fill this gap in. This is all our place that we can walk around. Our nice jetty area. And yeah, we can decorate it a little bit later, make it look nice. And on top of each one of these, you can grab the oak slab and just place one on top of each one. Maybe leave that one because we could maybe put a lantern on that, but we might actually put it on the other one. Okay, so we've got our first little jetty area. I think what we should do is take this and go all the way across here and just square it off here, because we're going to be using this space in here as well, so we might as well fill that in. Ready. And you can use full blocks if you like, but you're probably saving on resources by using the slab. So looking back, should look like that. We're going to have an enchantment area in here, I think. So maybe let's take out, take out a gap there. Now I'm wanting to grab some obsidian. We might have to make our Nether portal a little bit bigger than usual. One, in fact, we want it kind of floating. So floating down below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could actually go like that, but we could get away with just going underneath, and then we can fit it in like this. Now what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to swim underneath, and we're going to have to hide all this. So we can go like this, fill it all in like this. You can take it all the way to the bottom of the ocean if you would like. So we've got that filled in, and then we're going to come around here and we can just fill all this in as well at the sides. Just fill it all in, and we kind of want this bit covered up. So you can bring it down there, fill all that in, not the bit here because we're going to be using that. So like that, just so you can't see anything. So let's square it off. So that's all there, and that's all there. So underneath it should look like that. It's all nice and hidden away. Now we can hide that side as well, just so it's nice and hidden. And then what we can do is we fill in a full block there so we can get rid of the water, and then hopefully when we light it, flint. Hopefully I've done this correctly. Boom, there we go. So now we've got kind of like a 2 portal here. Now for this here, we can kind of go like this, but what I think we should do is maybe put this over like this, and then we can just put some trapdoors by this, make it look a little bit nicer like that. I think it looks okay. We've got a nice little 2 portal, and then you can go around into the Nether. I might do another way so you can kind of walk through, so we're not having to walk through to get to the other side. So we might put some little doorways in there, but we have got our Nether nice and ready. Underneath here we can put a stair under to kind of make a little archway. and then you can put some stairs underneath here, maybe like this, and then maybe something like this, so it kind of looks like a little bit of an arch. Same with here, we can do exactly the same. So stair under, same with this, stair under, and then we can use our spruce trapdoors, and you can just put it like that. You can actually take the middle out, so it kind of got even more of a little arch, so like that. And we can do the same here, so 2 at the side, and like that. Perfect so far. So yeah, on to the next stage. Okay, for the next stage we are going to go from this post here. We're going to count 5 gaps, and then we're going to have 1 out, another 5 gaps, 1 out, and then 3 gaps now, 1 out, another 3 gaps, and then it should be in line with that one, like that. And then we're going to have 5 gaps, so it should be in line with that post, another 5 gaps, should be in line with that post, 3 gaps, 1 like that, another 3 gaps here, should be in line with that post, in line with that post, and in line with that post there. We might actually put 1 here as well, so when we're bringing this round, it kind of comes over here and slots into here like this, and we've got a nice little walkway at the back. Perfect. And I'm going to bring this all the way around, so we might actually just trim around this edge here like that, and then trim around these outer edges, and we're going to be obviously filling all the middle in, so that's all going to be filled in, and then we can do it up here. So fill these outside edges in, and then this round to here, and it should stop at this point here, and then we can just fill this bit in here as well, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fill in the middle as well, or we could have a bit that goes down underground. Maybe see where we've done this, we can actually fill it in so it kind of matches and it doesn't look as funny, but we've got kind of like an under walkway. I'm going to actually use these here, and I'm going to do the same as what I've done here, so just doubling it all up so it kind of looks the same, just all looks the same like this. And then obviously the slabs will have to be there. So if you look at this from the front, that's all filled in, so we might as well fill this in as well. It's obviously not necessary, but I kind of want it to all look the same at least. And then maybe we could have a bit where you could swim through here at some point, and maybe have an underground little water area, which I'm very tempted to do. Shall I do it? Shall I do it? Maybe. Shall I do it? Tempting. Maybe. Maybe what I could do is remove that for a start. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to actually have an underwater base. Why not? I'm going to go like that, and then we can grab, let's grab the full blocks. We can actually have a window for this one, eh? Just for something different. So window there, put our glass in, and then we can have a window at this one, so just do the windows exactly the same. 3 lots of windows. And then another one here. So get a half slab over there. A 3 window here. Maybe we could put an underground door maybe for this one. Like this. And then if we get our door, can actually use the door while it's underwater, and it should take all the water out. Now this is where we're going to have to take all this water out, so you can either get a sponge, or you can do it the old-fashioned way where you get some dirt and just fill it in like this, and then when you remove it, obviously it disappears, the water. So like that, and then you remove that, so that's one layer gone. And we're going to have to do the same here. So maybe at this side we'll have this area where you go down into the water. So maybe we could do this. Let's get a full block first. So this is where you kind of go down into it. So you make a little area like this, and this is obviously where you would go down, and then obviously the rest of it is going to be half slab, so we might as well fill that ready. That's all going to be filled in. And down this, yeah, you just basically add in dirt and then removing it. But it's probably best to put a half slab there first, and then you can add your dirt and then remove it. And then the same with at the top here, so put the dirt across and then remove it, and then put the dirt here, remove that, and then we're gonna have to do the next level. So you go to the next level, get some dirt, fill it all in, or you could grab a sponge and that'll just soak it all up, but obviously we're in survival, we're gonna have to do it this way. I might have to use the block of glass, because maybe I think it can actually now go through that for some reason, which I didn't know, so I apologize for that, but I'm sure you guys knew. So yeah, use a block instead, because apparently water goes through panes of glass, which makes no sense at all. But there you go, as long as it doesn't seep through the doorway. So let's do one more level. Obviously you're not going to use glass, you are going to use dirt, but I'm going to use sponge so you can kind of get the idea. You get the idea. I'm being survival friendly here. There we go. So right, flooring, let's do something like this. It's just a nice bit of slab. I might actually, what I could do is I could use some of the, what are you called? Yeah, there you go. Some spruce. Fill this all in. And let me just change my settings to 7, because I'm getting some glitches there. I don't want any glitches for you guys in this footage. So we've got that. That's perfectly right. I'm going to have to put that on and then put my door on. But I'm not very prepared for this, because I didn't think I was going to actually do this. But yeah, you get the idea. And then if you put the half slab over the top, we have got 2 blocks and a half headroom. And this could be maybe an enchantment place. I think it'd be a perfect place for an enchantment area. You can go down here, and yes, so we have got that there, so we might as well put this here and have that there. So yeah, put a little trapdoor on there, obviously a ladder going down. Let's get the ladder going down to this place. There we go, only need the 2 there. Let's see if we can get out. Boom. Yes, we can. So you could make this so people wouldn't even know it's a kind of thing. It could be like a seat for all people know. That's just a normal seat that nobody has a clue about, but really it's a hidden secret thing. So we could put something like this, put some plant pots on there or something, or even just something like this. Nobody's gonna know that. They're just gonna be like, oh, it's a seating area, but really you can be like, just close your secret seat and then you're in your secret base. Awesome. But probably best not doing an enchantment area if it's a secret base. It's where you keep your best stuff, so it's got to be a storeroom of some form. So get some chests in this area where you keep all your secret loot or something. Let's put a little carpet down, because we're not savages. Do you know what I mean? It's got to look pretty alright. Let's get some stuff like this to the side. Let's get a little lantern in here. Just a little lantern on the side, and then let's get a plant or something. Little pot plant of just a flower of some form. You get the idea. You've got a nice little area here now. And then let's see. You're not going to get through there, so probably best not doing that. But you can do it here where you've got the obsidian there. But here, you can do it there as well because we've doubled it up, I guess. So we've got this little area. So you've got that secret area ready. And then, yeah, you can kind of cover it up so people can't see the door. You don't have to have a door there, but you kind of get the idea. Anyway, let's move on to the next step. I'm going to speed it up and fill in all these gaps. So fill in all that, fill in this going around, and it's just using the half slab to go across like this. So yeah, I will come back once this is done. Okay, I've filled it all in, and I've put one of these slabs on each one of these going around. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, for this bit here, I'm gonna have a door here. So first off, we'll have our door, and we'll fill this in. I might actually have a window there as well. So we're gonna do it up to this point here. Now, maybe what's best to do is maybe have this, so 3 height altogether. I might fill it in full for now, and then see where best to put windows. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, you're going to have to get dirt blocks and then spread grass from wherever you've got grass, and then the grass will spread up like this if you're in survival. So if you're in survival, place your dirt blocks, and then you're going to have to spread grass. So you want it at this mark here, where this is just poking up by 1, and we're just squaring it off, and we're using this all across here. And this is so we can have like a top garden. I'm just going to fill it all in here. And underneath we're going to have to, if you don't want a dirt roof, which I'm fine with, to be honest, we're going to have to do some things. And we're going to have to, wherever we want water sources, we're going to have to put a pillar so it looks like it's supporting on the inside, which kind of works. But we can fill the ceiling with some trapdoors and stuff. So for this bit here, we're going to grab some trapdoors, and we're basically just wrapping the trapdoors around all of these. Just wherever you see the dirt, we're just putting trapdoors there. And then we can work on the rest. We can work on the rest of the details after. So to here, and this one here, like this. Perfect. And I forgot to bring this one up, so I'm bringing this one up by 1 as well. And then we might as well put these on top, like that. And we've got a nice little roofside garden. So yeah. And I'm going to start on this building. In fact, I'll do this. Okay, so we fill this bit in here, and then we can just fill it all in with this. Now, if you want to save on resources, what you can do, seeing as though it's filled in here, and you want some more space on the inside, you can use this space like this. And plus, it'll make it so you can kind of, well, you can't get out, but I guess if you put them a certain way. Let me try this. No, that's not going to work. You can always put a door there, but you kind of get the idea. You can use it as windows then, depending on how you've put them there. So if you put them like that, you can use them as opening windows. You can be like, oh, I wonder who's there. Right, there we go. And for this here, at this point here, I might put a stair, but I'm tempted to get some more grass here, because I kind of want this up a little bit. So we'll put this grass here, and maybe across here. Should we do it across all of this? Just until this point here. And then we can have stairs going down from there. It's just so we can use this space for like our grass and stuff. So we can get some stairs. I would use the stairs of this. the spruce. I'm going to put it to there. And same with going down here as well. Just down there. And we can fill this in. And we can do the same with this as well. So if you want kind of these walls instead of just main walls, like this, something like that. Maybe keep that one there going up there. Kind of nice. And then if you want some windows, you can always open them. So let's put them from the top there. So we've got some opening windows there. And what else you can do, you can maybe try this instead. So if you want in some kind of different stuff there, you can have it like that. And maybe grab some cobblestone and wrap it round. You can use some coral if you would like. But something like that would work. Maybe put another pillar there because it ends there. Same with this one. And you can continue with the cobblestone. So if you want the cobblestone there, if you feel it looks a little bit better, you can do that. So cobblestone on each one of these underneath. And yeah. So you've got kind of a pattern here. We can actually turn that into a full block. And there you go. So we've got that. Can be an entrance into this place, and it can be a seat as well. So if we put it here, actually, one there, it could be like a grand chair, but it's also a secret exit, and that way nobody can get in. So a nice little seating area here. So a nice little seating area there, and then the good thing about this is we can actually use them as proper windowsills then. Okay, so on the outside here, what we can do is we can keep it like this, because I think it kind of looks cool. And say that we had a window here, we could fill the rest in with this stuff and maybe put some windows here. Because we're not underwater, we can actually use some glass now, which is a change. There we go, nice little window there. Let's have a little window here. You can turn it into a 2 window if you would like. Something like that. Nice, very nice. And then we can obviously trim this up, because we don't want to see the dirt. It does not look the best. And yes, so around here, maybe we could stop this here and have this on this bit. Make more sense with that. And then we can grab this and here. We could even do this to this point, and we kind of maybe want a walkway that kind of comes over here, and we could do it like this, something like that. And then we can use that walkway to walk around there. We can shut this off here as well. Could maybe shut this end off here, so you have to come in through this way. Shut all this off. You could even have a back exit that kind of escapes out there, but I'm just going to keep it plain. Have this to here, and of course we do the same where we put the stairs just one back. Just think it makes a little bit more sense that way. And then on the inside we can remove that now, so we've got a bit of space. So yeah, I might do the same with this. With I think it's easier to place stuff down first before you do it, and it just gives it kind of a trapdoor look. I have no idea what I'm on about. It's a trapdoor look, but if you want different kind of looks, you get the idea. You get the idea. I know you do. So maybe put something like this on the outside of each one, and you could maybe put. Let's do the same here. So we've got these archways. Put these on the outside of here. Obviously we don't need to for this bit. Maybe do it here. Boom. Gives it a little bit of depth to the build. We can actually put one there as well. There you go. So yeah, it's coming together. Best thing to do is have a look around. Yeah, kind of like the look of it. And I thought this is quite a cool trick to just outline it for your walkways. It just gives it kind of a slight different colour. Same here. So like this, we could actually fill that with grass. Would make more sense. And then kind of make it look like it's part of the landscape. You don't really need a seed, you just kind of work with what you've got. So yeah, don't worry about that. I know people keep asking for a seed and stuff, but half of the time, as you can see, I'm making this landscape myself. It's got a lot of squares in it because I cleared the space out, so I don't think a seed's really going to help you. So yeah, but yeah, we've got that nice little trim there. Kind of looks nice. And it looks nice underwater as well. Very nice. Let's go on to, I kind of feel like instead of this, we should have that up one more. Just make it a little bit more kind of different. And then we can put this up by a lot more higher. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out. Grab a chain. I don't know how hard chains are to get. If not, you can just stick a lantern on, but I think a lantern with a chain kind of turns it into a little dock area. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I kind of want this. Maybe leave one strip at the side here, but the rest of it, maybe water sources here, I think would be perfect. Just on the sides here. So fill these in with water. And then we can have a little wheat farm here. So I'm going to leave one line maybe where you can walk around, but kind of the rest of it, I'm going to use it as a wheat farm. So let's see, the wheat farm would be to here kind of thing. So you kind of walk on the outside, and the rest of it is just a bit of wheat. Or you can grow whatever you choose. But I think, yeah, I'm going kind of step by step, doing it all with you guys, putting everything down. So yeah, might seem like a longer tutorial, but really I'm doing everything in it. But yeah, let's grow the wheat, get that ready. I'm sure you guys will have to wait if you're in survival, but we can kind of take a look, see what it looks like, and see if it is presentable for our very first base. It'll probably take a while actually for this to grow all this, but you kind of get the idea. That's kind of cool, kind of like that. And we can have even little extra farms down here. So say that you wanted to maybe make another farm here, that you wanted sugar cane at the side. I'll just show you how easy it is. Just maybe go like this, grab your grass, and because it's in the water already, we definitely don't need to put any water holes in these ones, but we can trim it round with this stuff like we did on the other end. It's just trimmed round like that. You can actually put it on the post as well for this one, and this should hopefully work. There we go, something like that. And then you can have just one like this, every other one. And then we can grow sugarcane in this area, and then you can maybe just have a little gate here or something like that. So maybe a spruce gate, and these at the top here, we can actually put gates across here because I think gates look kind of cool. Let's get some gates going all the way around, and you can do a mixture of gates and other stuff, but yeah. So like if you wanted to, you could just put like this and then the gates, maybe one in the middle. I guess this way you can kind of escape. If you needed to get off the top of here really quickly, you could just open a gate and just jump off. You get the idea. Anyway, out here I'm thinking maybe we could do this. If it would work, there's some compositors or something. Get some out here, and then we could get some bush. and put these on. So you're just going to have to remove them to do stuff like that. And same with here, you could have like a little, I don't know how easy or hard it is to do bees or something like that. You've got a little bee area, but if you want the bees up, you can crouch down and have your bees on here like that. And then you can access your bees from the inside as well. So you can tend to your bees, and you could maybe turn that into a bee area, so you could store your honey and stuff in those chests and collect from there. So yeah, I think that's a plan Batman. So that's quite a good little, you crouch down, put that over there so it's all nice and trimmed, and then you've got a nice little bee area. You can actually bring this plant through and have it as a double plant. And then of course, if you don't like the dirt on the ceiling, you can trim it round with some of this like that. You get the idea. And across here as well, and it all works perfectly fine. Okay, so here of course we can just fill that in, but I'm going to fill it in with maybe some should we do some big windows at the side here? We could maybe do it differently. So we could do it just with having these here. You could obviously fill that one up like that. Have some windows out here. Grab some dirt blocks along the side here, and we can use that as a little garden. And then put our glass in. So grab my glass so it's not completely dark down here. And if you don't like the dirt on the roof across there, you can turn it into blocks, but I kind of don't mind it at all. So yes, there you go. Very nice. You kind of get the idea, but I kind of like the dirt. But I'll show you, if you're going to have a garden on this top bit, let's say you had a hole here for some water, you could have an inside bit there. So it's kind of a pole going through, and you get the idea. So it's like an inside pole. Wonder what that'll be like. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. But you can always have kind of like little windowsills and stuff. You could turn that into a full block there, and you just go around like this. Maybe something here, and if you don't like that bit, you can start to add some bushes. Maybe you want like a little tree at the side there or something. It could even go all the way to the top. It's got a little tree. So yes, so we've got that. Maybe have a little bush down here. You could have maybe we could have this hanging out here. I might do it a bit higher up on that bit, but anyway, let's have a look around. Got this. Oh yeah, I was onto this bit. I'm getting very distracted. Fill the water in here, and then we can grab our sugar cane and we can grow that. I need to close those. There we go. Okay, sugar cane or bamboo, but mostly sugar cane. And then we can grow it here. And depending on how high you want it, you can always have like a little roof over the top of all this, so it doesn't grow. But I think you don't really need a roof on, because you kind of want it to grow. If it's sugarcane, you want as much as possible, so there's probably no need to do that. So when you're going in here, you just have to be careful not to fall down into your little holes there. But if you want life to be a little bit easier, you can always just have one area where it's like this. You stand on here to collect it like that, and yeah, let's get our little gay back. So yes, very nice. That's good. That's looking good. Maybe we could out here, I feel like we should have this little area taken off and just curled it round into there, and then we can have a brewing stand. We can have brewing stands out here. Brewing stand, maybe get a chest furnace or something. Brewing stand with a chest, and then you could actually have some outside furnaces. Furnace, there we go. Outside furnaces out there, perfect. Just got your little area here out here. I kind of want that on top of there as well, so it's like that. Boom. And you can even open it up like this. So if we place it on here like this, it shuts down like that. It's got a nice little open area there. Let's place it on the top. Place it on the bottom. And yeah, you kind of get the idea for that. Don't need to go too overboard. Okay, so for the next bit, we've pretty much done all that now. So we've got the first lot of the base done. That's down there. Let's add some flowers in at least. Let's any flowers of your choice. Just mix them up. Get some blue ones here. Kind of randomize it. Up the side of here, I'm just gonna have a tree at the side there, like that. Perfect. Let's work on this little base now. So bring these up by 1, 2, 3. Should we do 4? Let's do it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to do the roof in so it matches the tops of those, I think. So let's do it in an oak. If I can find you. There you go. So I'm going to go like this, overlap by 1, go all the way across. And we've got kind of, this could be the bedroom area up here or something like this. And but also a way to lead on to the top roof. I'm kind of tempted to, yeah, I'm going to do it stair under. But I kind of like that cabin look, so I'm going to do the same with what I did down there with the cabins and stuff. So I'm going to go like that, and then I might stair under like that. Okay, bring this across. Might have some balconies out here. And stair under for this. And if you haven't seen this, I've done a massive build over there. So I will put that down in the description. So if you want that, that's like maybe the next stage from this. So it could be like your upgrade. So that's a pretty cool build. And I will, in fact, I'll just, for anybody who hasn't seen it, I'll just quickly have a look around. Look at that. That's pretty damn awesome, isn't it? So if you want something like that, a bit more detailed, I'll put it down in the description. That's just that huge wooden mansion, I would call it. So I'll just call it large wooden mansion in the description or something like that. If I remember. If I don't, it's the last video I posted before this one. Anyway, so fill this roof in. Now you can have different colours. It doesn't have to just be the oak. But I kind of enjoy these little builds like this. It takes more time doing all the interior and stuff, but yeah, I kind of enjoy it. See how it looks, see how it turns out. It's kind of fun. I'm just going with the flow of this, kind of freestyling it and seeing if it turns out alright. And I do a lot of builds like this, freestyle. Sometimes they don't always work out, so I don't put them on the channel. But if they do work out, yeah. Here you go. So for here, I kind of want the balcony from here. So 1, 2, 3, and then go down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and pull it all the way across here. And then from this point here, I'm probably going to go 1, 2 out like this, and then maybe might use another one of these oak fences and have it like this with a lantern. So I just think, yeah, that'll look cool. Got that balcony coming out to here, ends here. Might as well bring that out one more if that's like that. And yes, so yeah, same with this, so we can place them on top now. I might actually have, we can close them and kind of see where the windows would be best. So we just stack them on top of each other like this. We can see where it's best to maybe take them out. Have a window there maybe. Have a doorway here, probably, and then stack them up here. We can maybe have another window here, but we'll just close them first, see how it looks. So like that, and I think maybe we could do something like this. Have these there instead, and maybe have a bush here. Bush for that one. Maybe we could have a 3 window there maybe, or we could have just this here and then have a double one here. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna have it like that. I think keep it like that. I might have another balcony here, so maybe if we put a stair here and a stair here and then bring the balcony out by 2, so balcony across there and across here, and then we've got that balcony, and then I'm tempted to keep stacking these up because I kind of like this look. Take those 2 out there and see what it looks like this, like that. And then on the inside, obviously there's some bits I'm gonna have to maybe just something like that. I think that works, and do the same for this one. Because I kind of like these kind of, yeah, it's got kind of like, looks like it's got steel in it. Obviously remove these 2. Looks like it's got like steel boarding, like how it log cabin would be, kind of thing, like that. I just kind of like that look. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Do this again with these maybe on the outside. And I might have a window at the top like that. And yes, for this side I might actually go have this covering, and then we just got, is that even worth doing that? Yeah, I kind of like it because it's got that kind of little groove there as well. Is it worth doing this? I don't know. Close that and get that there, and then I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, I kind of like it as the post, but you get the idea. You get the idea that I was going to do. I might put a plant pot on there or something, just so it doesn't look as bare. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. I'm tempted to put another one here, just going down into the ground, just because I just feel it's needed a little bit more. I got that going around there, and I feel like it could do with another balcony out here, so I'm gonna double this up and have it to here, and have maybe this one going up, like this, and then we could do this one like this and just have this as a whole balcony. Just as a little out balcony, something different. And do it to there. Something like that. And then maybe have an extra one here. Like that. And then place these on. And then put this as one extra. And then if you would like, I think, maybe just having it like this and having it in a different colour this time. Like that might work. But we could also do the gates. But we could also do this as well. You can have this as an extra support there for that one. And I'm kind of not liking how that works, so obviously I'm just going to use the gates instead. No big deal, but you can keep that if you like. But you kind of get the idea. Some gates here. I'm going to have to crouch down for this. Like this. And I'm just going to stop it at this point so you can kind of jump off here. And place that one on there. So yes, let's see what else. Kind of feel like it'll need a chimney from the inside, so I'm gonna first off I'm gonna have a flooring of this. We're gonna need some staircase coming down at some point. Maybe the staircase coming down from here might be alright. So if we fence this off here so we can still get through there, and then have a staircase coming from about here, and then we can kind of, yeah, let me see, we could have these as proper blocks and then have a doorway there, and then you can have a little window or something. Staircase coming down from here, and it ends there. I'm going to put some stairs underneath each one, and then a slab. Yeah, I think something like that. Just, you need it so you can get down, so it'll be to there. And I might put this going across here, just dividing up this area. You can maybe have a log going through the middle and have this filled in like this, and then obviously the rest of it will be filled in like this, and that staircase is not in the way of us going around here. And just to close the staircase up so you're not falling down it, you can do that. You do the same for here, and something like that, you know. You could even have that strip going across there, and another one there like that. But you get the idea. That's kind of like, I want to keep that outside, this kind of outside area, and then might trim it up so this looks a bit better and hidden, and that going across there and filled in like this. Perfect. And you can have, like, I don't know, just decorate it, put some lanterns here and there, like that, lantern on there. Put some outside, you can even have some trapdoors so you can, but I think if you look at, I think it's coral, you just get some coral and place it down. It kind of looks like a little carpet, and you can kind of still walk through it, but it's probably not best for out here. but you can put some seats and some things like that, so you could just get some normal pressure plates and stuff. This is how you do the normal tables, or you can get some scaffolding. Have a nice table area here with a carpet on it. It's a white carpet, and then you can put some seats at the side. Seats, just anything, just little seating area here. And yeah, you can get some trapdoors and trim that up if I can get hold of them. Little seating area out here, very nice. Here we could maybe do the same here. I kind of feel like it would pay off having a window here, and then we could have the dirt block on these ones with some trapdoors, or get some stairs underneath. I think it's probably best. Like this, one trapdoor under there, and then just 2 stairs down like that, and then you can put the trapdoors over here. You can do the same with these as well, so like trapdoor there, and maybe put the stairs underneath with a little lantern outside or something. Have that as an extra table out there. You can even do something like that. Makes no sense, does it? So you can kind of make it very random. And you've got a little area there, you can maybe have that going over the top, and then you've got your little doorway through there. I might add a lantern there, because we're going to keep lighting this up. And yeah, because you can't put lanterns. Oh, you can actually. Wow, I didn't know that. So there you go. Put some plants in here. You can leave the windows as open like that. And I kind of like putting little buttons around, even though they're pointless. I just think they look nice. You can just put those on. You can even have it there and there, so it kind of looks like that's holding that into place. You can have them out here, but not so much necessary. But I would do it for maybe the bigger structures like this, like up here. Then when you press them, nothing happens. It's magical. And here and here. So yeah, something like that. That's pretty cool. And now, maybe best probably going on the inside for this. We want maybe something here. So we'll get the cobblestone. I'm going to use the cobblestone wall as well. Get some cobblestone. Probably not the infested one like I'm using, but I'm in creative, so it doesn't really matter. Have it coming out here. Have your little chimney. Probably something like that. I think it actually looks cool with 2 chimneys sometimes. Double chimney, because, you know, that's how we rock. That's how we rock and roll, man. Maybe we could have that out there. And if you don't like it so plain with this, you can always change it. You can always open some windows. I think that'd be quite cool. And let's see what else we could do. Kind of feel like even just having that removed and just putting a thing there just makes it look pretty cool. Inside now, we need a place for enchantment, and we need something on the roof at least. So we'll get out water. We can have another crop area around here, or you can turn that into, I have no idea. I have no idea at all. Just a little thing like this, where you grow your finest crops. I don't know. What is the finest crop in Minecraft? Comment down below. And make sure you slap a like on this video if you're doing this video, because it really, really does help me out. So yeah, you could do that. Have you slapped it? Have you slapped it? Have you done it? Come on, brother. Come on. It's free. It's free, man. Right, let's carrots. It's got to be carrots, doesn't it? Because you can make golden carrots then. So, in fact, ooh, maybe this could be a carrot well. Carrot well. I don't know. That's a thing. Let's just make a whole shrine to these carrots. Like, these are holy carrots, man. Everybody sits around and just watches the carrots grow. I think that's... I'd sit and watch carrots grow, wouldn't you? No? Alright, just me then. Mate, you seen the dark... Look at this. This is just like a carrot shrine. We need a place for animals. I just thought maybe you could have some chickens up here or something. Let's put a gateway there, because we don't want our invisible chickens escaping. It's probably best doing this on the inside. You can just put gates all the way across and then nothing can get through. Let's put some flowers around. I feel like it needs a little bit of colour around the front here. Our rooftop garden is now kind of enclosed. Pretty awesome. Yeah, carrot shrine. Like, who can say they've got a carrot shrine? Who really wants to? But still, you've got a carrot shrine, man. And we've got that. We've got some place for our bees. We need a place for our animals, don't we? At least. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it like this. And then it's probably going to be really simple, but we've got a nice little farm where we can keep the animals. And we can divide it in the middle here, so we might as well put another one level with that one. So 5 gaps between each one, and you can make more. But I think I'm just going to do this for cows and sheep, maybe. And chickens can probably be roaming around upstairs, but I kind of think the carrot shrine should be a place for cats and dogs, so you can put your dogs up there or something. But yeah, so we can place a gate here, and then we'll divide all these up. If we put this on top, they can't escape then. So cows. And what's more important? Probably sheep over pigs. Sheep. I don't know why they're... Whoa, what's going on? What's going on, people? Cauldrons. Get some cauldrons outside. They can maybe stand on the cauldrons there, but we kind of want to make it look like we at least feed our cows. And then maybe at the side here we could turn this one into a place for hay. And we can just kind of work with the landscape. I'm gonna do it like this. Just put a fence up to there, and yeah, might leave that bit open, and then some bales and stuff. Get some barrels around the place. Get some bales to feed our animals and stuff, and some chests as well, with like where you can keep your wheat and stuff for each animal. You can keep them there, kind of stacked up. And here, can we still walk through? We can. So yeah, some chests here and there. obviously because we're in survival. And then yeah, we'll probably need crafting tables around the place. So we'll have a crafting table here. I want kind of like some furnaces around here maybe as well. Maybe behind this area. Instead of that, we can have some furnaces. And then we can access them from the inside and outside. In fact, do it like this. This is going here, like that. Is that filled? Yes. Yeah, furnaces. Kind of a lot of them. And we can still access them from the inside, I feel. I feel we could probably take this out and turn it into a door as well. Just to make life easier for accessing different areas. I think it just makes more sense to have a door there. And yeah. Something like that. So people know where the doorway is. There we go. And then we can go out into this. Fantastic. And here, kind of feel like we need a way to get up into this area here. Maybe have this instead kind of be a place where we can get up there. Maybe. And it's ruined this whole kind of vibe thing, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we've still got that chair there, and then you can just, it doesn't have to be the best. Let's see, a ladder. There we go. Get a ladder coming up here. Probably best coming up this side, because then that's out of the way. Fill that in there, and then we can get up here onto our garden, and that can be our closed thing there. So yeah, we can close that, and then we can put these underneath here, and yeah, kind of fit it to the roof. I'm gonna actually see what it looks like where I might have some of it filled and some of it not so much, but you get the idea, don't you? You don't have to use this much. Best to just stick with your dirt roof, I think, and just have a divide there, so you can have some done and some not so much. Enchantment area, maybe. Where could we put an enchantment area? I feel like we need. Now we've got this to get to here actually, and maybe enchantment area in this. Kind of enchantment areas are kind of weird, aren't they? Because they're, yeah, kind of in the way of everything. Take up so much space. Book shelves, because you gotta have these three and then these three, and then yeah, it's just right. Let me try it like this way. 1 2 3 1 2 3, just in the middle of our house, just like this, and then we can just use this to kind of complete it. But you can have it however you like, but we've got this here, so instead of the water we'll just have that instead. Fill this up here, so at least we've got an enchantment area. And I was going to put something to light that up, but I think at the back here with this effect, I don't know if this will affect, so probably worth checking if it still goes to level 30 with this. like an enchantment table. So we've got that. We've got our enchantment area there. We can use that for decorating the place, and furnaces, crafting that, jukebox, why not, jukebox, crafting some of these. So this is kind of like a whole crafting area. And then another chest. And then we can have like little tables and stuff with pressure plates. And something like that. And you can actually use these to cover up these bits as well. And just kind of makes it look kind of, yeah. So something like that, and then maybe have it like this, and then you could have this going down. Place that on, get some water in, and you've got a sink. Got a nice little cozy wooden sink. And then these barrel things, or whatever they're called, make good little cupboards. So you can have like little cupboards and things around. Have some cupboards along here, maybe a cupboard up here, and yeah, something like that, you know. Have a little thing going down from there, and then could you maybe put a pressure plate on top of these in a different color, maybe a stone, so it's like a little cool thing there. And of course you add carpets and stuff to make it look a little bit better. Little carpets on the floor and stuff. You kind of get the idea. I could spend ages on interiors, but when I'm just thinking off the cuff, it's kind of like, I think this is just a cozy kind of little home. Get your little pots and plants and a chain. And I just like having little kind of, what are they called? Little trees here and there. You can even just have an extended thing so you can put plants in, really. Or you could take bits out where you wanted a chain hanging down with a pot. And then you put your little tree and you've got hanging baskets and stuff around the place. Just gives it that cozy feel. Like this. You can put whatever plants in you like, but I'm just kind of giving you the idea. And then we'll leave that for now. And in here you could have a bedroom, I think. Just a nice cozy bed. Put some trapdoors around it with some on the floor like that. Something like that, and you could have some paintings hanging around and stuff. Obviously that's a rubbish one, I wouldn't use that one. Or that one, or that one, or that one. There we go. Just a little painting. I'm trying to think what else would be quite cool, as you can even have a trim like that. Have little gateways. I kind of like how it's open. And you can have little poles coming down in different areas, so you can have like this, so you could keep more chests around. And little lanterns dangling down in different areas. Lots of lanterns, that's the key. It's the key to everything. It makes everything look way cooler. Like that. I might have 1, 2, 3. Just by my bed. you can get some bookcases or something, just to make it look pretty, with little shelves here and there. Even shelves going across the top. But you've got a nice little cozy area there. Little shelf here, and then you can put another lantern on. So why not? And let's go. Why the heck not? And then I like to add more bushes around. Kind of makes it feel like it's more lived in, I guess. Let's put a bush on here, and a bush coming down here as well, on one of those posts for a change. So let's have a look out here. You can have like little decoration areas and stuff, but I think this is pretty much, I don't want to go too overboard with it, because I kind of want to make it feel homey. Get some more chests here and stuff. We've got our shrine out here. Let's get some wolves and bone. Yes. Oh yes, perfect. Yes. Oh my goodness. This is a dog shrine. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Easily amused. Okay. And maybe have this extended a bit more, just so we can have a chain dangling down with this out here. We've got our dogs here and chickens. Get some chickens around. It's the 4 dogmateers, 4 dogs and something. I need some bees. It just completes it, I think, when you've got animals flying around and stuff. Get some bees around this area. And I kind of feel like we should have a little seat out here. And little seating areas with kind of something like that. But hopefully you got a bit of inspiration from this at the very least, and you've got now an awesome survival base with everything you need to survive, hopefully. And yeah, there you go guys. Slap a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully I've got everything in here that you need for surviving. You can obviously add any other things that you feel it might need. Get hold of me on Twitter or something like that, and yeah, if you do this build, let me know how it goes on. And yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it like this, something like this, something like that. And then you can obviously decorate it, put plants around the area with some different colours. I seem to stick to the same colours and stuff, but you can decorate it however you see fit, and hopefully you get a nice build out of it at the end. So there you go guys, I shall catch you in the next video. Almost addicted signing out. I still need to change my skin, so I'm still Alex at the moment, but yeah. Hopefully you can help me out by slapping a like on the video, leaving a comment. It really does help me out, helps the channel out, and if you have watched all the way to the end, I really do appreciate you. And if you want to support me even more, is make sure you check out my Patreon. I do post these videos for my patrons, and extra bonus content is coming soon, so if you want to see all that, make sure you subscribe. So yeah, see you in the next video. Peace.